Yeah, I know these nations don't like me. Everything they do is out of spite, yeah. Cause they know that Bible talking about me.
Harry Garment.
You gotta stay and listen to this one. Read that. Yeah. When the Bible get real, we got to go.
Got me. Read the OT, you wanna know about me. They do, but don't doubt me. The good news, you can't stop it.
Man know how to identify himself in this book. Read.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment.
No. Start up. 23. Yeah.
Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So wait a minute. So this is the Lord talking to Rebecca. He's telling Rebecca that there's going to be 2 nations that come out of your womb, Rebecca. 2 nations. Not these boys that come out of her represent 2 nations of people. Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the other shall serve the younger.
So it is prophetic that the son that comes out first is going to serve the son that comes out second. And if they're born at the same time, what are they? Twins. Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, they were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
Oh, what color?
Red.
Say that color again.
Red.
Esau was red. What color is my hand? Red.
Okay, so now we got some context. So now, hold on. We still getting into it. So now we see that one of the boys came out red all over, right? Read.
All over like an hairy garment.
What do we call so-called white people here in the South? Nah, in the South. What else? It started with the color red. Oh, why do we call them redneck? You tell me, Willie. Why do we call them redneck? Because they red. That's why we do that. We are a simple people, meaning whatever you look like, we're going to call you what you look like.
So what you're saying is, one of the twins came out red, that was the white folks?
I'm going to let the Bible speak.
Well,
Hold on.
Is that what the Bible
Yes,
says?
sir. Let's finish it.
One of the twins came out that was red, that's where the white folks came from.
Yes, sir. I'm going to prove it. Read.
So that means that they're equal to us?
No. Heck no. Nobody is equal to nobody.
Okay.
You're living in a lie if you say everybody's equal to everybody. Democracy? I'm answering you. If you believe that everybody is equal to somebody, you have been duped in a lie. Because democracy is garbage. Democracy is an idea that's sold to you. America's dream is our nightmare. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to wake up and keep God's law? When are we going to wake up and return back to our God, knowing who we are? To the white people, let's get back to good old Edom. Read that again.
And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
So wait a minute, this baby was red, and this baby was hairy. Huh? Who are some red, hairy people on this planet Earth? You tell me, William. Read.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. And Jacob was 80 years old when she bare him.
So, Jacob came out, right? And that was Isaac. Isaac was 80 years. So, Jacob came out, right? He came out second. So that's the baby brother. Tell me this, William. Why didn't it mention about Jacob's color? Oh! So, wait a minute. Yes, he was brown. I got you. So wait a minute. Let's get it straight. So now, these are what you call paternal twins, meaning they don't look the same. And then earlier up in the verse it said that they're going to have 2 different mannerisms. You know what one mannerism is? One mannerism is there's a guy. I saw him. I felt threatened. I had to pull my weapon and stand my ground. Another mannerism is I saw the guy walking. He didn't have a weapon on him. He didn't do anything wrong. He just brought his children some snacks, and he was walking home, and he just got shot. Two manner of people, meaning our realities are totally different from each other. And I'm going to prove it to you via the Bible. So now we understand that one of the babies was red and hairy. The other baby was brown, not hairy. Keep reading.
Verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field.
So wait a minute. So now God is explaining their mannerisms yet again. Do we go out and hunt? You tell me, William. As a people, are we known for hunting?
Yeah.
Are we known for hunting?
Yeah.
Are we known for hunting?
No, sir.
We're not.
No, sir.
You know what we're known for? Music,
Okay.
entertainment,
Okay.
jumping high, things of that nature. Doing indoor things. We're not known for being hunters. And then when you read the Bible, we were actual farmers. But read it again.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
Telling you the mannerisms are totally different. So one of them was in the field all the time, always outside hunting. And then it says a cunning hunter. So that means he enjoyed hunting. He would put bear piss on himself to attract other animals so he can hunt them. No.
The redneck is the one became was the hunter.
Huh?
The redneck.
No. Get it right. The so-called white man, Esau, according to the Bible, is that nation that is red. Because their name means red. Let's get that. It's Genesis 27, I think 31.
So was they the hunters?
Yes, they're natural born hunters. Yes. They are natural born hunters. And I'm gonna show you what it was given, what their blessing was. Because it further proves who Esau is today. Read.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
So Esau's blessing is that he's going to live in the most richest and luscious places on the planet. Everywhere you look at, even in parts of Africa, why is it that the so-called white man is in these lush, lavish places, but then our people are in degradation? Why is that? Because that was a blessing given to them. Keep reading.
And the dew of heaven from above, and by the sword shalt thou live.
Whoa, William.
I love to stay, but I'm going to have to...
You got to stay and listen to this one. Read that.
And by thy sword,
By thy what?
by thy sword,
By thy what?
by thy sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
So it says that the Edomites or the so-called white people are going to live by the sword. So wait a minute. What does that mean?
That means I got to get divorced in a minute if I believe.
No. What that means is they have a violent nature. All they do is war. All of the world wars was started by who? Was it us that started world wars? No. It's always two white men with power, and then they coerce their side to believe the same way that they believe, and then they fight and have the whole world join in on the fight. That's what they live by. They run themselves by war. They fund their country by war. So that is Edom according to the Bible. That is Edom, or the so-called white man. He is in the Bible. His Genesis is in the Bible. And he is your wicked twin brother that you shall not be messing with.
Okay.
You see that?
I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah. When the Bible get real, we got to go.
I'm not fleeing.
Oh.
I'm not fleeing, but see,
I can't tell.
No, I just drove about 300 miles to see my daughter.
Okay.
But I seen y'all when I jumped off. I'm not from here. I had to take time to do this. But now
Why?
my time is out, so I'm not just running.
So what did you learn before you leave? What did you learn today?
I learned something that I already knew, that our Jesus was black. And another thing that I learned that it was twins.
Who was with them?
I said I learned that it was twins.
So Jacob and Esau were twin brothers,
Yeah.
and they were two different nations.
Yeah.
Jacob is this nation here.
Yeah.
Esau is the nation of the so-called white people today.
Right.
The Germans, the French, the Danish,
Okay.
all them, that is them.
I did learn that though. Okay.
And
But I am gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to catch you another time.
if it is another time, William, if it is, Lord willing.
Tomorrow ain't promised to us. I know we're living in the last days now.
That's why we out here.
Right.
Because we understand that the last days are here. So, if you do not change your status, your way of living to align with what God has commanded, you will receive destruction. I just want you to understand that.
I understand that.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't turn 65 years old and not know something, but I'm seeing a little word from the younger generation is teaching me where I can't keep still.
Give me that in Malachi 3.
But
While William walk off. Let me get what he just said in Malachi 3. Malachi 3, I think it's 6. No. The last verse. 3, the last verse. Yeah. Read.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 18. This shall you return in the same between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. Verse 4, chapter 4.
No, I'm sorry. Go up another 17.
Malachi 3:17.
Verse 17. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spare his own son that serveth him. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not.
So it is our job to show the brothers and sisters what does the Bible entail for you. Actually, read 16. What does the Bible entail for you? Read.
Then they that fear the Lord spake after one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear the Lord, and that thought upon his name.
So it is our job to speak often one to another about God's law, statutes, and commandments. In the midst of godly discourse, there's a book of remembrance that is written for you. That can save you out of your fire, meaning out of your sin. And a lot of us are in our sins, whether it may be hatred, whether it may be lust, greed, gluttony, whatever it may be, we're trying to get you out before the coming of Christ, to get you prepared for the wedding ceremony. All right?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.